Now we're live.
We are live. This is a joke. Hi guys, I'm Lavender Smile. I'm sure some of you know who I am. Well, first I'm personally doing live, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm a professional hairstylist, and I've been a shop owner salon for a long time. And there's a lot of complaints coming, and it's mostly about men. Okay, I like to talk about fashions and other things, but it's mostly about men. So my topic is why we complain so much about the man. I'm not talking about simple complaints. Lots and lots of complaints in shopping list, shopping list of complaints. But we now leave the man. We're not leaving the man. So I'm not supposed to give you any advice because you don't really want to leave the man, right? And you just venting. And sometimes we hairdressers or people gets in trouble because we hear the disgusting story, and the trouble is that something that bad, the story isn't so bad, but because you're so angry and frustrated, you have to realize when somebody come to you about their man, the gentleman, the fun, that what should I say? It depends if they're in a bad mood or they're venting. I have no idea about this in front of my face. Carolina helping me with it, but gee, I don't know. This is not a salon here, so bear with me, bear with me. I don't know where to look.
Yeah, you're looking here.
In that piece of thing there.
Hold it.
So what?
There.
Hold it to what?
Put the camera towards your face. Yeah.
I will be looking to see my face look proper, You have to make sure, I don't like to be on these things, but looking at me and I don't look proper. I fussy. What's going on here?
Yeah.
I'm still live?
Yeah.
Let me see if I'm fixing myself proper. Okay. Because I put on a little eyeshadow, everything. Let me see. Anyway, the point is not about how I'm looking. I must hold this and talk. I can't hold this and talk, guys. I have to express myself about this situation, about this annoying situation sometimes. I have to tie my head. I can't lie. I have done it many times myself. I have. I have. I have done that a lot of times. So don't you think that it's you alone. I wonder if it named woman, but it's not woman alone. I've been in the salon and so long, and I remember a guy came in. His woman was a stripper. Was she a dancer? Well, stripper, whatever. And he was so annoyed with her, and he was so mad, and he with a large complaint. I had to do his hair, and he was complaining to me, as if I was so good at the time with giving advice. But it must have been. But I tried to give good advice, and over the years, I think I did. So I said to him, don't fight her. No, 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 no. That's trouble. Don't fight her. So I said, what we need to do is that, I don't think I should even be discussing this on here, that because he was so frustrated and so upset. Why don't you pee in the plant? If she have a plant that she like or the dress up, I think that was very bad of me to tell the guy this. But seriously, he was so upset, I couldn't think of nothing else to tell him. Because I don't want to fight and get in any trouble. Okay? So anyway, we're talking about, I guess I'm talking about women. Kalana, I don't know what I'm doing because I'm looking at where? I'm looking at you. I'm looking at this.
You're looking at this.
So I have to look
No one
straight in
joined
it to
yet.
look at this.
Yeah.
Well, no one is joining me, and I can't say much. I don't have a view. I don't have a view now or nothing. But let's go with the subject because okay. Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Leave now. Leave. You can't leave. Why you don't leave? go on, go away, bye, say bye, and then come back again, and then complain again. Say bye, and come back again, and complain again. So it's just life. Every generation, everybody gets frustrated about something. Let me just talk to myself in this tablet I'm on. Um, if you live with a man, you can't stand the toilet seat up. You can't stand the rug getting wet. You can't stand he's wetting up your towels. Or you can't stand the cologne he loves to wear. You start to sin because you're allergic to it. You can't stand. But it never used to bother you before. Did it bother you before? But there's lots of things that I don't know. You don't like the way he gives a compliment anymore. You don't like how long he stays on the phone. You don't like the way he laughs. You don't like the way his socks have holes in it now. But he don't like the way your stockings or your tights have a tear in the back.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
someone's on.
you know, he doesn't like those things. He you don't like the way he walks around the house anymore. His pants is not where it should be. It used to be at the hips maybe, and now it's at his knees. And he don't care. And you are still trying to look nice, good expensive perfume. Keep it doing all what they say you're to do. Keep the hair looking nice, the face looking nice, and smelling nice, and he's not. What do you do with somebody that, or a relationship like that? Maybe he's comfortable with you and he feels at ease with you, and you should accept that. But if you start walking around with your pants dropped down and his pants dropped down too, how that is going to work in this household? What kind of life we have become that you watch one show, he watch another. You have a different sleeping hour, he has another. He used to like sausage and bacon or yam and cocoa. And now he's into fine food and he wants to drink every evening. What do you do about all this madness in your house? He used to like a certain dress on you. Now he don't like it again. So was he telling you a lie before? Was he telling you a lie before? That's another question. I have to scratch my forehead here. I don't know. So let's think again. You come to the bed with a tie on the head. You know that bed head tie is something else.
I know.
The hair after tie up. Sometimes you're sleeping and that head tie reach all down on your nose. And even the clip sticking out. How long before you should have this head tie up like that? Should you have it tie up first? I mean, you're complaining and you're complaining. This, as for the snoring, I mean, you ask him, maybe you took an interview, do you snore? And then maybe he doesn't even realize he snore. Sometimes they're very tired and they snore down the roof. Then you can't sleep. So, I mean, what can we do, guys? What can we do about things like this? He wears a shirt you don't like just to purposely upset you. He knows you don't like it and just to upset you. He goes in, you don't want a certain chair in the house to move, because that's the chair he likes. And you don't like that chair. He buys you things you don't like, and you always tell him you don't like certain things, and he just buys them. What do? You have to say, well, maybe he's nice, he's kind to do those things, but what a confusion this is. But the list goes on and on. This topic could be done over and over again. Why you complain so much about the man in your life? You go to the shop and somebody's telling you the man did not make breakfast for her. And every morning he baked breakfast. And you sit down there and you're thinking, no, should I tell her my man made breakfast or should I get mad now and tell her something? As a matter of fact, I noticed recently him don't make any breakfast for me anymore. But I was in such a rush and never realized it. All these things come to your mind. And then, what you guys think? There is so much on this topic to discuss because you have all week you hear this friend of yours may ring you and she tell you or text you. The man do this, the man do that. The man won't eat this, the man is that. The man is in, the man is out. And by weekend you want to ask her what has happened. You can't hear a word. Them nice, you see. They're very nice over the weekend. So you're afraid to ask on Monday. You might not get a text on Monday or Tuesday, but you're afraid to ask. The subject completely changed. So anyway, guys, I don't know how long I can stay on this or want to stay on this. But I'll get better and bring more topics and see. It's my first try. And Kalana, you have anything to say? Because this thing holding in front of me is kind of...
No. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still here.
Yes, I have.
Anyone watching us at all?
No, someone came in on and off.
So I guess that comes on and off.
I got so.
Right,
Sure.
yes. So, I mean, we can skip to another topic.
Yeah.
Kanye West is the most latest topic ever.
Yeah. Isn't that kind of controversial?
Well, aren't we here for topics? Or
Yeah.
it's
I
not
know.
good for the channel, or what do you think?
Mm.
You're not saying much.
Yeah. There's some things I can say right now.
So, I don't know.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye.
How do you stop this?
I don't like that. I don't know why you post that. I don't like that. Because I'm talking to myself over